Yes, we are live at the Big Boy Restaurant in Flat Rock. This is at Vreeland and Telegraph Road, and it's all to benefit this young man, 20-year-old Christopher Oakes, a brave young soldier who was nearly killed in Afghanistan while on patrol just about 3 months ago today. It has become a ritual for Donald Lane of Flat Rock, Michigan. Every morning he begins his day by proudly flying the official Army flag in tribute to his son, 20-year-old Christopher Oakes.
I feel bad for him. He's 20 years old. He doesn't have the use of his legs. He's got to go through his whole life without the use of his legs, obviously. And it's just hard.
A young man who grew up playing Army as a child, last March, Christopher was deployed to Afghanistan. But just 9 days later, on March 25th, Chris was nearly killed when a roadside bomb suddenly exploded just a few feet from the Humvee he was riding in. The explosion was so powerful, it blew Chris and the gun turret he was riding in completely off the vehicle.
He was on a Hummer on top of the gunner. He run the turret. And they were on patrol outside of Medderlam. And when the IED went off, he left the vehicle with his turret and flew 20 feet.
So it blew him right off the Humvee?
Yes.
A former high school track star and football player, the explosion crushed Chris's spine like an accordion. Now, Chris is paralyzed from the waist down. He is confined to a wheelchair, and doctors say there is just a 1% chance that Chris will ever walk again. For Donald, the thought of his son coming back home in a wheelchair is wrenching.
It tears at me because you want the best for your kids. You want them to have a normal life. And I'd give anything to take his place and let him walk again and let me be in a wheelchair. He's very strong. He's been strong all along. He's had a good attitude to this, which I think is helping him, and he is determined to walk again.
Once again, we are live at the Big Boy Restaurant. This is in Flat Rock, Michigan, at the corner of Vreeland and Telegraph. This fundraising event will go from 5 o'clock until 9 o'clock this evening. Please, we'd like to get thousands of people down here if we can. Donations are being taken inside. Again, all of this is to benefit Christopher Oakes. We are trying to modify his home so that it is handicapped accessible because he is now in a wheelchair. He will be returning home here to Flat Rock about 10 days from now. Live in Flat Rock, this is Bill Spencer, the Call for Action team.
And Bill, you know all of our soldiers who put their lives on the line deserve some help, so hopefully a lot of people will come out and give some money and help out.
Yeah, and it looks like the weather's holding up where you are, Bill, so we certainly hope a lot of people come out and enjoy the evening. Thanks, Bill.
Hope so. Hope so.